I concluded that Mr. Depp suffered lost earnings of approximately $40 million.
A certified public accountant who is also a finance forensic analyst with licenses from over 6 states was brought in for today's trial to analyze how much Johnny Depp lost after Amber's op-ed, and from what he said, we get that it's a lot. He also stated that
the first relates to the loss of the role of Captain Jack Sparrow in the Pirates 6 film. So the loss related to the loss of that role in that franchise picture. It was $22.5 million based on testimony provided by Mr. Jack Wiggum.
he got this information after looking at account records that were produced by Depp's accounting firm at White & Company. He also looked at trial exhibits and deposition testimonies plus other documents related to the case. He specifically looked at the period after the op-ed was released. That was December 2018 to October 2020. He went ahead and explained that he analyzed the bookings of Depp during 2017 and what he earned approximately for that year, which is a pretty clean and typical year for Johnny, and found that his earnings were $17 million. But since he was booked after the op-ed, he concluded that Depp lost around $17 million each year from bookings after the op-ed to October 2020.
Mr. Depp lost the role in Pirates 6, and the effect of that was lost earnings of $22.5 million based on Mr. Wiggum's testimony.
He then explained to the jury through a chat that they removed 10% from the amount because that was what Depp's agent received from working with Johnny. For non-franchise activities, Johnny would usually earn about $32 million, but during the op-ed period, his earnings from non-franchise activities dropped to $10 million, which means he lost about $20 million from his usual earnings. To total out the sum of the two components, annual earnings plus earnings from non-franchise activities, Depp had lost approximately $40 million from his usual earnings.
Corner of the chart, 40,318,237. What does that represent?
Well, that's your grand total. That's the sum of those two components for total lost earnings.
That's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed the information. Stay tuned as we continue breaking down cases from the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. Anyways, thanks for watching and see you in my next video.